upset.
We're evacuating. We're evacuating.
I need you to relax before you get behind that wheel.
I'm fine.
Residents returning home after dozens of wildfires ripped through the Carolinas. Dozens of neighborhoods were evacuated as multiple wildfires threatened homes in North and South Carolina over the weekend. Now many people are returning home after crews made progress against the biggest fires burning in the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Carolina and near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
That is insane.
People from dozens of neighborhoods were returning home after being forced to evacuate as dry conditions and gusty winds fueled more than 175 wildfires across North and South Carolina over the weekend. In North Carolina, a fire burning in the Blue Ridge Mountains caused evacuations in the small towns of Tryon and Saluda Saturday. More than 500 acres were scorched by Sunday night, and the fire was about 30% contained, according to Polk County Emergency Management. Tryon and Saluda are about 40 miles south of Asheville. Tryon has a population of about 1,600 people. About 1,000 people live in Saluda. A decision on whether or not to lift evacuation orders was expected sometime on Monday after backburn operations were completed. The U.S. Forest Service said it was responding to wildfires in all 4 national forests in North Carolina. On Sunday, the largest fire was burning in Meharry National Forest, where at least 300 acres had been scorched. In South Carolina, a huge wildfire burning near Myrtle Beach scorched 2.5 square miles. Smoke and flames could be seen near homes in the Carolina Forest area. Evacuation orders that started Saturday expanded to many more neighborhoods early Sunday. Horry County Fire Rescue, HCFR, advised residents to have a go bag prepared in case evacuation orders happen overnight. But by Sunday night, the fire was 30% contained and evacuated residents were allowed to return home. Officials said no structures had been destroyed and no injuries were reported. The National Weather Service had a red flag warning in effect for much of the southeast Saturday. A combination of gusty winds, low humidity, and warm temperatures created critical fire danger. Rainfall in the Carolinas was also about 1.5 to 2.5 inches below average in February. Several cities ranked in their top 10 for driest February on record. Weather.com meteorologist Rob Ellis says wildfires are not only common in parts of the Carolinas, but are part of the natural ecosystem of the area, especially in the sandhills and coastal plain. Pine forests regularly rely on wildfire for the release of seeds from pine cones and to clear vegetation for new growth. He adds that while controlled burns are common in these areas in spring, conditions this spring are much drier than normal.
Oh my God.
South Carolina's Forestry Commission issued a statewide burning ban on Saturday, and Governor Henry McMaster warned on social media that violators of the ban can and will go to jail. The governor also declared a state of emergency on Sunday to support the wildfire response efforts. Crews battled wildfires in North and South Carolina on Sunday amid dry conditions and gusty winds as residents were forced to evacuate in some areas. The National Weather Service warned of increased fire danger in the region due to a combination of critically dry fuels and very low relative humidity. In South Carolina, where more than 175 fires burned 6.6 square miles, 17 square kilometers, Gov. Henry McMaster declared a state of emergency on Sunday to support the wildfire response effort, and a statewide burning ban remained in effect. Crews made progress containing a fire in the Carolina forest area west of the coastal resort city of Myrtle Beach, where residents have been ordered to evacuate several neighborhoods, according to Horry County Fire Rescue. Videos showed some people running down the street as smoke filled the sky. But by late Sunday afternoon, the fire department announced that Carolina forest evacuees could return home. The South Carolina Forestry Commission estimated Sunday evening that the blaze had burned 2.5 square miles, 6.5 square kilometers, with 30% of it contained. No structures had succumbed to the blaze and no injuries have been reported as of Sunday morning, officials said. In North Carolina, the U.S. Forest Service said fire crews were working to contain multiple wildfires burning in 4 forests across the state on Sunday. The largest, about 400 acres, 162 hectares, was at Harry National Forest, about 50 miles, 80.47 kilometers, east of Charlotte. The Forest Service said Sunday afternoon that it had made progress on the fire, reaching about 1/3 containment. The small southwestern town of Tryon in Polk County, North Carolina, urged some residents to evacuate Saturday as a fire spread rapidly there. The evacuations remained in effect Sunday. A decision on whether to lift them was expected to be made Monday after intentional burns are set to try to stop the fire from spreading.